Hey, it's your boy Coach Richie, and today I am going to save you millions of dollars, okay? I'm gonna repeat it again. I am going to help you save millions of dollars by simply having this mentality on how you price your products and how you price your services. Coach Richie, how in the world are you going to help me save millions of dollars? I am going to show you in this video how to price your products, how to price your services, to be able to serve at a high level and to be able to charge what you are finally worth in the marketplace. A lot of startup business owners do not know how to effectively price their products, and I'm going to teach you in this video step by step how to finally price your products to be able to serve not only your clients but to be able to get paid what you are worth. Okay, so the first concept that I want you perspective. Okay, perspective. I want you to highlight that word. Okay, get a pen, get a pencil, get a piece of paper and highlight the word perspective. Okay, your perspective about your services and your perspective about your products is something that is really critical in regards to how much you are going to be displaying the price that you currently offer for your products and services. Okay, so let me give you a quick example. Let's say Tom. All right, Tom, he sells, right? He is a barber, okay? Tom, and he is selling haircuts, right? But Tom is a barber. And for a cut, he typically charges $50. Okay. This is Tom's price to charge to get your hair done, right? To get an edge, to get your eyebrows done, to get your beard done, right? All of the above. Your mustache, okay? All of the above. $50 flat, okay? Tom, in his ideology, or in other words, in his perspective, he only cuts hair. That is his perspective. His perspective is limited because he only views what he is doing, which is a profession, that he only cuts hair. Okay? Tom, this is George. Okay, George has a perspective. This is a light bulb. Okay, George has a perspective, and George charges $100 for his clients to cut their hair, right? Get their beard done, their eyebrows done, all of the above. Okay, it's $100. What's the difference between Tom and George? George has a perspective that he doesn't just cut hair. He helps men build their confidence. He gives them the ability to feel empowered. George gives his clients an experience. Even though he does the same thing that Tom is doing, he sees it at a different perspective. So therefore, whenever he is shaving his client's hair, he walks in with a perspective that, hey, look, man, I'm not just cutting your hair. I'm giving you an experience. I'm making you feel more confident so that whenever you look at yourself in the mirror, your self-esteem, it's really high. And when your self-esteem is really high, you're able to make more money. You're able to attract the right relationships. You're able to present yourself at a high level, right? That's the perspective that George has, okay? What's the difference? The difference is in the amount of money that both of them make, because Tom is simply going to charge you, listening to me right now, $50 to give you an experience. The income that you make in your business is in complete correlation in regards to your perspective on what you sell. It can be a product, it can be a service, okay? Now that we understand that it's not just what you do as your profession, it's the experience that you give to your clients. It's the outcomes, it's the results. People who are at the bottom, they only focus on one result. Tom focuses on, hey, you know what? The result that I am going to give to you is I'm simply going to cut your hair. That's a result. But George, he has multiple results, right? He has multiple results, okay? I am going to make you feel more confident. I am going to increase your self-esteem. I am going to make you make more money by just making you look more better. Your perceived value whenever you walk into a meeting, whenever you enter into a business meeting, people will look at you different. They will want to hear you because you look like someone who is serious. But Tom, he isn't going to think that deep, right? The difference between where you are at right now and where you want to be is simply the fact that you haven't thought deep enough on the results and the outcomes that you give to your clients, okay? Now we got that out the way, okay? You have shifted your perspective, okay? You can write exactly the experience and what exactly you are going to give to your clients compared to this one minority thing, okay? Now that you've done that, now it's time to calculate. How do I price my products? How do I price my services? Coach Richie, I got a makeup business. Coach Richie, I got a food truck, and my customer average is pretty much the same numbers. Coach Richie, I'm still having the same revenue year after year after year. How do I finally break free? I'm going to teach you right now. Because the majority of startup business owners, what they do, they charge via their time. People who work a 9-to-5 job, they get paid hourly per hour. So it's per time. But entrepreneurs, they do not get paid hourly. They get paid by the results that they produce. Okay? That's the mental shift that I want you as a business owner, as an entrepreneur, for you to carry. You do not get paid hourly. Stop charging your services per hour. Charge your services per result, per outcome, and get specific with it, okay? So after today, I want you to be hyper intentional on the value, on the results, and on the return on investment. Write it down: the value, the result, and the return on investment. Get clear on exactly what you offer as a business owner, as an entrepreneur. And I want you to write down each and every result. The key is to get deeper in the result. Do not focus on the surface level result. Tom is focused on the surface level result. He's not going deeper, right? You have a makeup business. You do hair. You have a food truck. Get deeper. Every single time I eat at your restaurant or I order food at your food truck, you give me an experience. I create lifetime memories. I promise you, the other day I was in Fort Lauderdale. I went to a Haitian restaurant called Sac Passe. Sac Passe, not Boulé. You feel me? What it do? But I was like, man, the experience, and I ate the food. I was like, God, it was good. Memories, experiences, how you treat your customers, how they eat the food, how they drink the mango juice. Get deeper with it. Does your food give energy? Or is it a low vibration food and you're eating it, but you don't feel it? I gotta feel it when I eat it. How is your business structured to the point where people can go from, okay, he gave me a haircut. Now I feel confident. Now I'm making more money. Now I'm able to talk to any chick because it's easy, because I feel more confident. Now I'm not stuttering. Now I'm able to approach it. Told you. And if you didn't watch the last video I did, go back and watch it. Value, ROI, results. Okay, I'm charging per hour. I own a hair salon and it's, okay, what? Like, okay, 30 an hour. I'm just throwing out a number out of my butt. 30 an hour, okay. Listen to me very closely. After tonight, all right, after today, after you are done watching this video, get that charging per hour mentality out of your mind. Stop charging per hour. Write down each and every result. Get deeper with the results that you are going to give your client, and then give a flat base fee on the results that you give. And by the way, when you do so, show them all the facts, show them all the stats, and then present it to them so that they see, okay, this is what I am going to get when I do my hair in your salon. This is the results I'm going to give you. I'm going to make you feel more confident. I'm going to make you this and that. You are going to look more prettier, etc., etc., etc. People don't buy surface level results. They buy tangible, applicable results that make sense and that can save them the pain of not investing in the result that you are presenting in your business, your service, and your product. All right, now let's get deeper. Okay, Coach Richie, I get all of this. Show me the math. What's the math equation? You ready? Let's get into it. All right, I'm gonna show you right now. Let me tell you a quick story. There was a guy by the name of Daniel, okay? This is Daniel. Daniel is a speaker, okay? And every single time Daniel speaks, I promise you this is totally going to hit home for any business owner, any niche you are currently watching right now. This applies to you. Daniel is a speaker, and his fee is $5,000 to speak, okay? He goes to events. This covers his flight, this covers his speech, this covers everything. $5K. And then one day, someone from the UK, an event organizer, reaches out to his sales team member and says, hey, you know what? I want to hire Daniel. And guess what? One of the sales team reps basically tells Daniel, hey, look, there's a business conference and they want you to come and speak. And I am going to charge them $30K. But guess what? Daniel's belief was like, bro, $30K? Are you insane? You're Coach Richie and you want to charge millions? Who in the world do you think I am to get paid $30K? And that's the same demonic mentality I'm getting irritated. Calm down, Coach Richie. That's that same demonic programming. Because earlier in the video, I was like, I am going to show you how to save millions. This is my identity speaking. But you're like, bro, Coach, you ain't even touched millions yet. What are you talking about? That's that mentality. That's that mentality that's keeping you stuck. I digress. His sales rep was like, listen, man, I'm gonna charge him 30K. Daniel was like, listen, if you charge him 30K, this is what is going to happen. Tomorrow, I am going to fire you. If you charge him 30K, I promise you, I'm gonna fire you. I'm gonna fire you. His sales rep says, okay, I totally understand it, 1,000%. I got you. He goes back, he says, hey, look, listen, book him to come speak at the UK for 25K. Guess what? Ding, 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 ding. Oh yeah, okay, easy. PayPal, Cash App, Zelle, Stripe. They paid him 25K. The next morning, his sales rep says, hey, look, Daniel, man, I know you told me not to charge him 30K because you said if I did charge him 30K, I was going to get fired, but here is what I did do. I charged them 25K, and guess what? They paid it. And then Daniel, he's like, what? They paid 25K. Is this for me to speak? And then Daniel's mindset goes from, if I can get paid 25K and not 5K to speak, therefore, the problem that I was having was I didn't have the belief in myself that I could have earned 25K just speaking, because I was always programmed to speak per time. I was never programmed to speak per result. And I know the numbers seem big, but it seemed big to Daniel. But the moment he made the money, he was like, okay, cool. 25K now is really small to me. So he went from 5K to 25K. Now he has the belief whenever I come and speak, I'm not going to speak based off of the time. This is out of the equation. I'm going to speak based off of the result that I give to the company. Because guess what? The company, let's say for example, when you go and speak, when you go and serve, and you're speaking and they hire you to come and speak, and you boost up their sales to 100K, and you only charge them 25K, don't you think charging them 25K compared to 5K makes more sense? So already within the first month, they're already increasing in value 75K. 75K. So you've already helped them 75K extra income by just charging them 25K, and you could have went even more. But guess what? Daniel was already a 25K speaker. The same way me and you, and I'm speaking to myself. Every single time I do these videos, I'm doing inventory on myself too. And I'm making adjustments because you're becoming, as you're tuned in, as you are subscribed on this page, as you are about to hit subscribe on my page, you are becoming, day by day, you are becoming. But a majority of people, their mindset is in their reality. You need to be in the mentality that you want to be before you actually become or be that person. You need to already be that person internally. So you see how the numbers, it drastically changes? And that's how I want you to start pricing your products and your services. Number one, you educate the client. Educate. You educate the client. Number two, you get a number on how much they will save. They will save. Okay? Okay? Number three, what is the cost of not investing? Okay? What is the cost of not investing? After you educate them, you get a number, you do the research, and then you figure out the cost of not doing business with you. You do the research. Number four, you present the offer, you present it. And then number five, you deliver. Or in other words, you show up. If you educate the client, if you get a number and you do the research on how much they will save by investing in you, and if you show them the cost of not investing with you, just like Daniel, take Daniel's story when you are having a bad day and figure out the cost of, okay, if someone doesn't eat my food or if someone doesn't do business with me, what is it going to cost them? And if you present it, you articulate it, you communicate it with confidence, and you show up, you are guaranteed to save millions with the gift that God has given you. It's your boy, Coach Richie, and today I want you to finally know your worth. Bye-bye.